Good morning, early risers. It is Friday, and this is your official welcome to DBS This Morning. My name is Jacka Whitting. Thank you for being here with us. Now, it is time that you start off your day, and we need to make sure that you do that the right way. So here are your morning news highlights. And with that, we come to the end of the morning news highlights. Right now, we are heading into a quick commercial break, and then we are going to continue with the show that is going to energize you and enlighten you so that you can navigate through your Friday and start off your weekend properly. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back, DBS. Now I can say that my smile is extra broad because we're here with Jackie, and Jackie is always bringing positive vibes and a wealth of information. Every time you touch the screen, we know we're gonna learn something, but we're also gonna have a lot of fun. Jackie, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great. And Jackie, when I meet up with you, I'm feeling very good.
All right, so of course, there are big things going on right now. Recently, you were working with Nereus Joseph. He came down to St. Lucia, and I can say for sure, before you informed me about him, I did not know who he was. But going through the press release that you sent out and going through his decades of work as an artist, I mean, he did start out at a very tender age. He went on to have his own production company. Take us into your journey with meeting Nereus Joseph and exploring who he is.
It was an really and truly an amazing few days. Nereus came down here, and I spent a few days here with him in his company and also working with him. First of all, of course, I do PR, so I should say I was introduced to him by Jolly Josie, who is one of our legendary oldest DJ on the island. Jolly Josie is from down south, and people know him. I've known him for 40-something years. And Jolly Josie does producing as well. He's has a production studio, and he also has a reggae show on RFI every Wednesday evening. So Jolly gives me a call and says, "This guy is coming down, and I want you to work with him." I'm like, "Who is Nereus Joseph? I never heard of him." Well, when I started doing the research and started going on YouTube and looking for his music and stuff, it was amazing. He had so much, the catalog that he has of music is so huge. And it's not just with him, but collaborations with really top artists like Anthony B and, different people. And I just saw all these people from Jamaica and from London too, England, which is, of course, the biggest place for reggae.
For reggae,
yeah. So I started reading about him and stuff, and then when I met him, I got to know even more, and I'm just blown away because he's from Canaries. He left here when he was 7 years old. He's been doing music for all these decades, and he is a producer as well. So now he does rhythms, and he sent those rhythms down to Jolly, and he said, "Listen, I want to do a project where I have the local reggae artists on my rhythms so that I can take that music and bring it to the world stage." Wow, so when I heard that, I was like so ecstatic because some of these artists are actually my artists too.
Yeah.
So he came down, we met, and then we started right away vibes about the different artists and stuff like that. And then, of course, Jolly. And I actually went into studio with them. I was so honored to go in when they were recording Ras Gizzo. So there's Ras Gizzo, there's Ras Leo, there's Semi Francis, Kinte, Coldplay, whole lot of
Also big names
artists.
from the local scene, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's just the first batch,
Okay.
right? Because he did like 6 rhythms. He sent them down, let them choose and write their music over it. And then he's coming down to do a second batch of artists.
Okay.
So we're looking at Mishak and a whole lot of different reggae artists here. And the idea is, I think, that he wants to expose our artists here to the world stage, and because he's very well known in the world stage. So the notoriety that he has, that he can bring our artists out there and introduce them to people and make the links for them, and have the music played out there.
All right. Well, Jackie, of course, I'm sure this is something you are certainly very excited about because this is something that you've been standing for, artists collaborating, getting their name out on the international scene, getting that level of production for their music out as well, because I'm sure working alongside Nereus would up the quality of music we're seeing coming from our local artists as well.
Although I must say our local artists, our producers down here really do have a very good standard. But what it is, there's a certain sound that is needed or wanted in certain markets. And that's what Nereus brings to the fore, in that in studio with the guys, he actually is their song, he lets them sing their song, but you can hear him directing, do it this way, it's better that way, whatever. Because he has the experience of the market out there and what people want to hear. So that is what he brings to the table for the artists in terms of production. And it's their sound is the sound that they want to hear in London or international that we probably might miss out here a little bit, especially with the reggae. The reggae, the authentic reggae, which of course is from Jamaica. And that's who he deals with. That's who he works with. That's who the musicians he deals with. So he really has that air and that feel that maybe a producer might not have here, So yes, it's a very exciting time for me, knowing that our artists are going to be heard out there, that their music, I'm hoping that St. Lucia will play their music as well, because it's good quality and it's conscious music, positive music. So yes, I'm looking forward.
All right. I love seeing that level of mentorship coming out. Like you mentioned, he's giving them direction in the studio and really guiding them into the product for that market then.
Definitely. Actually, Nereus does a lot of mentoring in the UK. He works with a youth center. He's been working with a youth center for a few years. And in that youth center, he teaches and he guides the youth and in the music production, the singing and everything, the musicianship. So he has that background, which he's now bringing to St. Lucia, which I really like. And I mean, some of the artists who are very experienced, they're saying to me, wow, this guy taught me a lot. I learned a lot from him. And I said, that's wonderful, because there's always something to learn in life, eh?
Yes.
We never always know everything. Exactly. So it is going to be a wonderful experience when the music comes out. I'll be privileged to be able to bring it to you guys. And he's going to be back. So maybe you get a chance to interview him personally.
And I mean, we will certainly be excited to speak with him one-on-one, but I feel like you're giving him some great representation today, so he'd be very proud. You did mention earlier that he has projects coming out. Are we seeing any new projects from him in the near future, probably ahead of this project with the St. Lucian artists coming out?
Yes. Actually, for the last year or so, he's been working on a new album. Okay. And this album is, from what I hear, it's going to be really great. So he's going to launch a single from that album in September, next month. So we will be hearing his new album next month. Well, part of it anyway. But this one, he has some collaborations with experienced artists from Jamaica like Ken Booth and Hugh Morgan and oh my gosh, there's some really, a guy called Kofi, and there's some really nice artists collaborating with him on that album. So I think that we're going to be in for a treat.
All right, we have something to look forward to. I'm sure we'd be able to find his social media handles. Do you have those on hand, or should we put those up on the screen?
I think we should put them up on the screen.
All right, well, we are going to put his social media handles up on the screen so you can familiarize yourself with some of his music ahead of his release coming in September. And of course, we are looking out for that, Jackie.
Of course. And then, people can just go on YouTube and type in Nereus Joseph. There's so much music out there. that you can hear his music from way back up to like 2021, 2022. Okay. So I would go on YouTube and check it out. Yeah?
All right, St. Lucia, you have a mission. Head on over to YouTube and listen to some music from a son of the soil. Yes, we fully support the Dennery segment. Yes, we fully support the soca. Carnival season has gone. Let's take in some conscious music. Let's head to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. DBS. Now, if you tuned into the beginning of the show, you would know that we were speaking about a St. Lucian reggae artist named Nereus Joseph. Now, it's only fair that as part of your Friday morning show package that we share with you one of his songs that will certainly add the right vibe and energy for you to have a great day. So let's check it out.
Yellow Empress. Greetings. Me and the Naya Biggie drummers them up there. Me can go check them. Give thanks. How the man them?
Your head up. Don't let them get you down. Don't be a victim of their Satan. A wicked and a devilish plan to stop the youths from growing. Some never turn into a man, cause bullets always spreading. They'll try to get us any way they can. Wasn't for my love of Jah that keeps me safe and keeps me from all harm. The wicked would have surely tried to take away my soul, and I can't take this ghetto no more. Let the chains break and fall to the floor, and I can't take this ghetto no more. I can't take it. No. Sisters, don't get weary. For the battle now is nearly done. The father would have stopped too. How they killed my brothers just for fun. Way down in Babylon, they hide the evil works that they have done. The father see you know them. See how they run, yes. And if it wasn't for my love of Jah that keeps me safe and keeps me from all harm, the wicked would have surely tried to take away my soul. And I can't take this ghetto no more. Let the chains break and fall to the floor. Said I can't take this ghetto no more. Said I can't take it. No. Ooh, no. Can't take it. Moving. Gotta be my home now. My. Moving. Got to be my home. My home couldn't be no other. No. And if it wasn't for my love of Jah that keeps me safe and keeps me from all harm, the wicked would have surely tried to take away my soul. Cause I can't take this ghetto no more. Let the chains break and fall to the floor. Cause I can't take this ghetto no more. Said I can't take it. No, no, no. I can't take this ghetto no more. Let the chains break.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne from Studio Fit and Healthy 911 and myself, Shani, from Soca Size St. Lucia. Let's get ready to flaunt with Soca Size. This morning's workout is a wine and tone routine to send it up by Spice. Let's go.
It's DJ Reggae 5.
Nothing to me like a
Pop. Switch. Hey. And I want that core moving. Shake the hips side to side. Hit, 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 hit. Pop. Hey, hey. Shake the hips. Hit, hit, hit. Punch. Now we're going side. Cross it. You really want to cross it. 4, 3, 2, hit. Hit, hit, hit. Punch. Hey. Nice and strong. 3. Hit it. Hit. Hit. Wind it round. Wind. Hey. Hit. Hit. Hit it. Pop. Let's go. Hey. Hip side to side. Hip. Hey. 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 Bend it. Hey. Side to side. Punch. Woo. 3, 2, shake it. Hey, 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 hey. 3, 2, 1, hit. Roll it. Hey. Hey. Let's go. Hit. Pop it. Hey. Let's go. Side to side. Send. Hit. Punch.
Listen to me good, now come to me, we do not antics.
Woo.
This a pretty you know, be a ramp with. When I 6:30,
Move those hips. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go.
me give you, we no need for romantic. Me a girl we like it when they sitting gigantic. Head board and a bike, cheap rubber.
Hip. Roll it.
When we turn the road, no if we manage it. When we turn the road, you better damage it. When we turn the road, no if we manage it.
Hey.
Send it up, send it up,
Send it.
send it up, 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 send it up.
Hit, hit. Woo. That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Do remember to flaunt today.
And with that, we come to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, before you head on into the rest of your day, I need to share with you today's thought for the day. And that is, you know, they always say, do not make a mountain out of a molehill. But I'm one who always stands for never invalidating your feelings surrounding small inconveniences. There may be an underlying reason why such a thing would stand out to you so much and disrupt your entire day. So maybe that's time for some introspection to really determine what is going on and why stubbing your toe would set off your entire week. Sometimes there may be something else bothering you that you need to address so that you could iron everything out. So have a great day. Keep your mind on that one. I'll see you again on Monday. Have a good and safe weekend.